Hello and welcome to Entrepreneur Series with me, Elizabeth Gitao. Thank you so much guys for your continued support. If you're new to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button only after you've watched this video and you like it. So tuko pamoja? Yes, only after you watch this video and you like it. If you don't like it, please leave a comment and let me know what I can do to make it a channel that you would come back to. So last week or in the last episode, we talked about why you shouldn't be afraid of competition, or five reasons why you shouldn't be afraid of competition. If you haven't watched that video, I'm going to refer to it a lot in this video, so kindly check it out. 5 reasons why you shouldn't be afraid of competition, and catch up so that you're able to follow the story in this video. So today I want to talk about just 3 things that I feel have really helped me stand out from my competition. And this, I'm going to refer to the story that I shared about my ex-employee becoming my competitor. So why you shouldn't be afraid of competition is in the last video. How you can stand out from your competition is in this video. So 1 is a phenomenal customer service. Deliver a memorable client experience. Maya Angelou said, people are going to forget what you did, you're going to forget what you said, but they're not going to forget how you make them feel. So how do you make your customers feel after they have dealt with you? Do you make them feel special? Do you make them feel like, I think I should just look for another supplier or another service provider? How do you make your customers feel? How can you give them a memorable experience? Number 1, empathy. Put yourself in their shoes. Listen to them as they talk. Listen to them as they tell you their problems. And also be very transparent. If you can't be able to serve them, don't force it. Because if you do, they're going to be disappointed and they're not going to come back and they're going to give a very negative review. In my video, I told you about how this customer came and I listened to them. I was able to identify what exactly they needed, and I was very open to tell them, hey, I don't have this for you at the moment, but once I get something for you, I'll let you know. So be very transparent, and the customers are going to really respect you if you respect their needs and you are very attentive to what they need. So don't be very quick to solve a problem that you think your customer has. Solve the actual problem that they have, and this you can only do if you listen to them. Let them even come up with solutions, and you are actually, by the way, I can do that for you. They will feel that connection. Also, be very human. Look for that connection. Sometimes we are so much into the book, like we want to do things by the book. Yes, the book is good, how you have planned everything, but yes, put the books aside, then now become human and interact with them and connect with them. So number 1, give your customers an experience that they won't forget, an experience that will make them want to come back even when they don't really need to. Yes, give them that experience. Number 2, branding that stands out. Your choice of colors. My color is purple and white for Web Staffing Kenya Limited. What are your colors? When we're starting, we always think that I don't have resources to come up with the branding. I don't have resources to make a banner. I don't have resources. The first impression really matters. And I want to tell you about what I had done when I was starting. I had printed out a very beautiful banner that said Web Staffing Kenya Limited for all your household staffing solutions. We will connect you with a nanny, a housekeeper, a gardener, a driver. And down there, it's like Web Staffing Kenya Limited, your hiring partner, and our numbers. And now compare this with what our competitors sometimes have, where you have someone who has just a board written house helps available. Which one would you go to? Definitely you will go to the one that has a very nice banner. That impression, it's really important. And when you're working on your brand, also go beyond just that impression and be remembered for quality products, quality services. And this is in your value proposition. What are you offering your customer? And I don't want to go much into that detail, but what I want to tell you is sometimes we blame our friends and our family for not marketing us, but I also realize that sometimes we don't really give them a reason to market us. Why? Because even when you were serving that friend, you served them with siyo ni rafiki yangu, or huyu si ni familia. And I'm telling you this because at one point we needed some services, and a friend to our sibling offered that service, and we were like, si rafiki yako anafanyanga hii kazi, and they were like, mnataka kuenda kwa huyo? Aki mimi sitaki mseme niliwatuma kwa huyo, just look for someone else to deal with. Reason being, to her, she felt like this person akikujiwa hapeanangi feedback, or she doesn't offer the service vizuri. So your brand is even in how you serve your customers. Do you give them quality? Do you give them confidence? And that value that you're giving to them for them to pay you. So make sure that someone hakulipi juu ulifanya kazi, anakulipa juu ulifanya kazi na ulifanya kazi mzuri, and they're happy about it. So phenomenal customer service, branding that stands out. And hapo kwa branding, the first impression and your value proposition. Number 3, this is something that these big brands have done, or these big corporates. It's find a way to reward loyalty. Loyal customers tend to spend more on brands that they are loyal to. So find a way to reward your customers. I remember most of the times that I even buy Safaricom airtime just to get bonga points. The other day I went to the supermarket where I shop, and I didn't have money, but nilitoka na vitu za 2,000 from redeeming my points. So what is it that works for you that you can be able to do so that your customers feel like they're being rewarded? You can give them a commission for every referral they make. You can give them a discount in the next, So find a way to reward your customers. Find a way to give back to them, because they are the reason as to where we stand as business people. So those are the 3 things that I feel really can help you stand out from your competition. I don't want to go into many because I want you guys to tell me, what is that one thing that you feel makes you go back to a certain provider, a certain service provider, a certain supplier, or a certain person that serves you? Or what do you feel makes customers come back to you? Let's engage in the comment section. So guys, going back to our story, I have, fired the employee, and now I am left to do the business. What I have learned is, when you start your business, this is a learning curve. Every single day you learn something, and it has been a learning curve. I know some of you ask me, unajuanga aje hizi vitu? Manze ni kusoma kutokana na kufanya. The way you want to swim and you have to go into the pool and start swimming. That's how it happened. So in the next few episodes, I'll be sharing stories of how I learned particular lessons. And the first lesson that we will talk in the next episode is how I learned communication. How important it is to be very clear in your communication. I'll tell you about how kudai madeni inaweza kukusumbua, and I'll tell you a story about how nilikuwa natafuta madeni and how draining it can be, and how best you can be able to make sure you get out of this. I also learned how to market, just when you're doing I'll tell you about the mistakes that I made when it comes to marketing, sales, financial management. So don't go away. In this series, I will continue sharing stories about the mistakes that I made, and give you stories that relate to that mistake and what we can do differently. I'll also tell you about what happened like 5 months after nimefanya hiyo biashara. I made another leap of faith, and the repercussions that it had to my business, I'll tell you. So guys, msiende mbali. This is a place where we're going to learn how to run our businesses, to start a business, to run it, to scale it, and to have a successful business. So guys, tupatane next week, niwaambie vile nililearn communication when I was stood out by a customer at 6:30 in the morning. So guys, this is now the time when you subscribe after you've watched this video and you have liked it. This is Entrepreneur Series, where we dream it, believe it, work it, and enjoy it. Thank you. Bye bye.